Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. How is everyone doing this evening? I hope you're doing good. Hey Jaden, how are you? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to see you. So yes, my name is Joy. Be the Difference is the clothing company that I work for. What we do is print positive messages on clothing, like this one. You can't really see it too good, but this one right here, that's what we're wearing today. A paycheck is not a passion. We can always get into that conversation at any point in time of the day. And as you all know, most of the, if not all, most of the designs are meant to inspire and also open conversation and possibly healing within our souls. So that is Be the Difference in a nutshell. I am so happy that you guys made it. So today, I'm going to go and tell you guys how my day was. But before I do, I am super excited, and I want you all to be very super excited for our guest. Her name is Tyler. I met her a couple months ago, and let me tell you what a beautiful addition to my life, to Be the Difference's life, and also all of the great things that she is doing on her end as well. And when I say inspiration and taking life by the horns, that's somebody that you're going to have to tap into, okay? She is a podcaster, so it's great to talk to different types of companies and industries. And podcasting is something that I'm pretty sure we're all interested in being a part of and sometimes doing, and also just hearing what people have to say. So before I get into all of that, and before we get into the nitty gritty, just remember if you do have questions for our guests, put a question mark before and a question mark after your question so I can see it in the chat and then highlight it so that she can answer it. But nevertheless, let me tell you how my day went. So I woke up this morning, I went to work, and I had a really good conversation. I was on another platform. Actually, no, wait a second. My morning started way earlier than that. We went to the gym first thing this morning. I drugged myself out the bed and I went. I hadn't been in a couple of days. So I had a good time. I was able to pick back up the weight that I, you know, hadn't picked up in almost 4 days, which is a lot. And so I was proud of myself. I did good. Then we went to work. And during that episode, as I was working, I was on another platform, and the conversation that we had was about life. So I appeal to all of you to try to follow Be the Difference on all social platforms because you never know when we're live and what we could be talking about and how the chat can influence or give you different ideas about what their perspective of life is. So it was a beautiful conversation. I thought my day was over by 10. Nope, not at all. I got a phone call as I was delivering the uniform pants that I had printed in the live. As I was delivering that, I got a phone call for a same day print. And let me tell you guys what an amazing thing. I met an actual an app developer, and I printed a shirt for an app developer. So you'll be seeing that video coming up soon of me doing the packing of that. So that was pretty much how my day went. And then I ran my mouth on the phone a little bit. I ran myself up on social media a little bit. And then, I just chilled out. I had cooked. And let me tell you guys, I'm still trying my best to keep up with this no sugar. And I'm doing pretty good. I made my own juice. It's a beet juice. It tastes just like candy. So, like, I'm not really missing sweets too much. So, that was pretty much my day. But anyway, enough about me, guys. I want you guys to get excited because Tyler is here. She's going to talk about her podcast and all things life, guys. So, without further ado, um, friend of Be the Difference and definitely going to be friend of you, I introduce you all to Tyler. How are you?
Hi, Joy. How are you, beautiful? How are you, beautiful?
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. I want to say first, thank you so much for inviting me to do this interview about my podcast. This is something brand spanking new to me, so it's a journey. It's something. I could definitely say it's something.
Yeah, so tell everybody who you are, your name, where you're from, and then segue off into what made you want to do a podcast and what your podcast is all about.
Okay, okay. So my name is Tyler Clement Ruth. I'm originally from the northern area. I'm currently 25 years old. I am a wife, a mom of two adorable babies, named Abby and Andy. Other than that, I'm just a full-time stay-at-home mom. I manage everything. I manage their services, the whole 9 yards, cook, clean, I'm your girl, do all of that. So originally what made me start my podcast, I honestly, what's so crazy, I wanted to do this a long time ago, but I didn't really have the right motivation to do it because I have this tendency to start something and not finish it. So, with the support system that I have, my family plays a big role in this. Like, my sister, I told my sister about it, I told my mother about it, I told my father about it, and, I've told my husband about it. And, one day I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. So, it's funny because once I ordered equipment, I was like, okay, yeah, I have to do this now because I can't just let this equipment go to waste now. You spend money now. So, I originally just started that, but then all about what am I going to talk about? So currently my podcast is about being a mom of two kids. My daughter currently has autism and my son has developmental delays. So I wanted to just not surround my podcast about children with disabilities, but also the importance of self-care as a parent, as a mom, healing, creating that safe space, not just for myself, but for other individuals who don't have the opportunity to express themselves and say what they want to say and not get quote unquote judged. Because I didn't really realize until I'm a parent now that being a mother, being a woman, we carry so much on our shoulders. And so sometimes that we don't have that safe space where we can really just be honest and be like, hey, like, I don't want to do this today. Or what did I really get myself into? So, you know, I wanted a chance and opportunity just to express myself and just talk about the things that, as parents or as women we go through. Like, how about, last time, my last episode, I talked about generational habits, creating new ones, creating that safe space for, our children, and, just about healing, how important it is to heal to make sure that you don't carry these traits or different things to your kids. So I really um I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And honestly, ever since I started my podcast, it really has been helping me heal and helping
Mhm.
kind of be more open and just being a parent and just, loving what I do.
I know that's right. I know that's right. That's a lot, and I like the fact that basically in pursuing your purpose, you're finding healing, and that's probably what you needed throughout this whole time. And after you do a podcast, right? When you air or when you record a podcast, like how do you feel afterwards?
Ooh, my first thought is be like, do I really want to post this right now? Like, am I ready for this? Because, it's just like, in a way, I'm kind of like exposing myself. Like, for example, when I said, you know, I hid my first pregnancy with my daughter, I think it's just kind of like, do I really want to? Am I going to get judged, or is it going to make people? What's going to be the reaction? So, at first, I'm kind of nervous, but then after it get posted, I'm like, okay, then that's it. Okay, now people are really going to know. Okay, this is who Tyler is. This is what's going through her head. This is what she feels, or this is stuff that she's dealing with. So, yeah, afterwards, I feel relieved. because it's like
Mhm.
more so of how how can you say you want people to listen to you and stuff like that, but you're not being transparent or, honest with yourself on the podcast. So
Mhm.
I try to make sure that I'm being open and be transparent so I can be relatable to other people too as well.
Yeah, no, that's good though. Like, I don't think people really get asked a question like that about how like you feel. Like, um, where do you see your podcast being in the next 2 years or so?
Hopefully, um, I drop more episodes than what I do now, but also have more guests on there. That is my goal, and being able to take it to another platform. So I am in the works with working with some other creators that's big on like TikTok and Facebook. I made a really great connection with the young lady. Um, her last name is Brown. She has a daughter who's has disabilities. Her name is Dallas, and she has a very big platform on Facebook and TikTok. So I want to start introducing and pitching that so we can make those connections, getting it out there more, and
Mhm.
just have more people tune in.
So, like, since we're talking about that, tell everybody how they can get in contact with you if they would like to be a guest on your podcast.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
if there's any qualifications that well, they can talk to you about that, but just how they can reach out to you if they would like to be a guest.
Absolutely. So you can find me typically on Facebook. I am on Facebook. My name is Tyler Ruth on Facebook. On you, well, I don't have a YouTube. I have a TikTok. My name is literally Tyler Ruth on TikTok. um,
Mhm.
Instagram is literally the same name. So my Facebook has my face, but then it has my logo, Real Life Mom Podcast. As the background, and then my TikTok is my face, so it's literally just type that name in, and then you could DM me, and we could work from there.
Can you spell it out just in case they didn't hear it?
Oh, absolutely. So my first name Tyler, Tyler, last name Ruth, Ruth.
All right, y'all. So hopefully, if you are interested in becoming a guest on her podcast, and I'm pretty sure it'll be healing for you through your transparency. You are in safe hands with Tyler. I know that for truth, just on my own personal experiences with dealing with Tyler. So definitely reach out to Tyler Ruth, TylerRuth, on either Facebook or TikTok if you would like to be a guest or if you know someone that would like to be a guest on her podcast. Now, typically with a podcast, what do you think the recommended time or length of an episode should be?
Mm, I would say it really depends on the topic. So for your introduction, I would say at least make it like 10, 15 minutes. And then your your second and your third episode, it just genuinely depends on your topic. So, second episode, I talk about and I expressed that I went through something, mentally, where I was breaking down a lot. That episode was about like 25, 30, 35 minutes. So it just generally depends on the topic you're discussing on that episode. But generically, your introduction between 10 and 15 minutes would be nice.
Would you ever do a live podcast or everything's going to just stay pre-recorded?
So actually, I'm working on that too as well. So I have to work on camera. If y'all get my full body on camera, I gotta make sure I suck in my stomach and get y'all so y'all can get me on my good side instead of my bad side. And I gotta make sure my hair is where it needs to be. But absolutely, I definitely do plan on making it live because I feel like even though it's pre-recorded and it's still like me talking, I feel like the live version is like that real raw uncut version where it's
Mhm.
like this no edit here, edits there. So I'm definitely working on that within the next 6 to 10 months.
Okay. Now, I know you talked about the first one of the episodes. I think it was the second episode where you were very transparent about your healing. So, why did you feel the need to hide your pregnancy, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, oh, Joy, you get into the nitty gritty. So let me tell you, funny story, right? So genuinely, when I had my first, I got pregnant originally around probably like when I was 21, 22. I was really scared. Like I was really, really scared, even though I wasn't scared to make the baby. But however, comma, break to my parents. Well, first of all, my father clocked me because he said every time I would FaceTime him on, show my nose, and he said my nose started spreading. But then my mom started picking up because my mom had two girls, so she knows. I started eating a lot, started eating crazy, sleeping a lot. So, and then my husband would ask me, "Did you tell your family?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I did. Yeah." But his side, some of his knew because I was around a lot, and so I was just, I don't know. I think that would be like my top thing mistakes that I feel like I've done. I really wish I can do it all over again because when she came, I mean, I literally told him 2-3 days or like a day before I went into labor. And as soon as I told him, listen, my mama got up and she was like, "What?" Okay, my mom was right there in Walmart getting the packing plate, getting the baby wipe. I mean, literally, like she got everything, and I'm just forever grateful for that because some parents don't react like that. Some parents be like, "Well, that's your problem now," So, I really, I said, "Yeah, we can't do this again." So when I got pregnant again, I said, "Listen, the word's out. I'm pregnant. Okay, let's just take this and run with it. And it's a boy. Let's go. Let's just let's be open."
Wow. Now, do you think that played any stress in your pregnancy, not being able to tell your parents or not feeling comfortable telling them?
Absolutely, because I really, to be honest, it was a stressful pregnancy because you're holding a big secret, not just being pregnant, but also getting married without telling nobody. Me and my husband
Wow.
got married, we didn't tell nobody. So it's like I'm holding these two big decisions that I
Important.
made in my life that I'm pretty sure that my family wants to be a part of this journey. And it's like I robbed that from them and breaking that. And it's like that's selfish of me. That was very selfish of me to do. So it was a lot. And I think when I was experiencing different things, so I was, I guess, had pains and still try to cook and still try to clean. And I'm pretty sure if I would have said something, I wouldn't have to do half the things I was trying to do. So um, it was a lot. Because before I had her, I suffered a miscarriage. I had a
Mm.
miscarriage, and that alone was something that oh, I'm sorry. That's
I'm
something
sorry.
alone I feel nobody should have to experience. So when we got pregnant the second go round, I was so happy because I said, "Man, I don't think I can mentally handle have losing another child." So and then so it's like you're dealing with that because it's like I wish I would have told somebody because having to carry that mentally, it's a lot. It really is a lot. So I don't know why I didn't say anything when I got pregnant the second time. I was just like, ugh. But it did more damage than what it needed to. So when it actually happened, so it just, ooh, it was just a lot. It was a
Wow.
lot.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh yeah, I honestly I'm just like okay, because I do feel like things do happen for a reason, and so I was blessed with my daughter who's now 3 years old. She's
Wow. Terrible
she's
threes.
oh, and she's just the most active, lovable, my little rainbow baby. And I have a beautiful, handsome son. Well, handsome son who's Mr. Steal Your Heart, who is my big time flirt. So I'm just really blessed that I do have my beautiful children, even though my baby has autism and my son has the developmental delays. But that's what mommy and daddy's here for, to help them get through this thing called life. So I'm just blessed to have them.
Yeah. 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 I think, would you ever turn your podcast like into like I guess like a group, where more people can, I guess an open panel. Would you ever do that with the podcast?
Actually, what's so crazy? The young lady I was connecting with, she asked me, "Can I create a group one day where women we come together and we have this safe space
Hmm.
and we all just connect with each other?" So I'm working on that. Even though I'm good with technology, I might I'm a little rusty with that stuff, so I'm trying to teach myself stuff a little bit. So I'm working on it. I'm working on that. So there's definitely going to be coming down the pipeline very, very soon.
Yeah, hey, anything counts because it's all about healing. So however it's supposed to
Yeah,
come together, it will.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
a
just
firm
really,
believer in that.
yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm grateful and I'm excited that I have the support system that I have, that who's been tuning in and been listening, and that's been sending me text messages or DMs. It's like, when's the next episode coming out? Hey, work with me. I'm getting there. Hey, technical difficulties. Work with your sister. We get.
I know that's right. Where can people find your podcast? What platforms?
So right now we're only on Spotify. Apple play a little bit too much with me. So I'm trying, someone's helping me trying to upload it to Apple Podcasts so people can get it on Apple Podcasts. So right now we're just solely on Spotify. So you can literally just type in real life mom raising me while raising them, and my logo will literally just pop up.
Sounds good. Sound good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what can we all look forward to for the next episode? Do you have a title for it yet?
You know what's so crazy? I don't.
But Can
I'm
we get
actually going
can
to
we get an
freestyle.
idea of what's gonna go on during the episode?
So I think, well, I do have an upcoming interview with the
Okay.
beautiful with you. So I definitely
Oh,
look forward
I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, listen, like, yeah, and then me. I'm like,
to.
oh, okay.
I think I genuinely want to talk about, like, someone asked about more so of like a story about why did I become a mom or something like that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I was like, y'all just want to get into nitty gritty. I mean, this ain't about me. It's about Abby and Andy. Like, but hey, I'm here for it. Hey, do your thing. So it's gonna kind of like be one of those. So I'm looking excited. I'm excited for it and nervous at the
Mhm.
same time because, like I said, I mean, it seems like the more and more episodes I'm doing, the more and more healing I'm doing towards my healing journey. So it's just like it's a lot. So it's a lot.
Yeah, man, take your time. Take your time. How often can people find your a new episode launch? Is there a
Ooh,
specific day of the week or a time a month that we can look forward to catching a new episode?
so I'm paying attention to my schedule. So typically, I like to do the third Thursday of the
Okay.
month.
You gotta
So I
catch
at
that
least want to
third
do a
Thursday.
month.
That's coming up
But
now, right?
however, I do
That's tomorrow, right?
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get better because I was like, I don't want to do one episode. I kind of want to do two at the time, two a month. But sometimes, like with this program that I'm using that I record, and then with editing, it's like, it's a doozy. So because
Yeah,
typically I don't get to record my episode till nighttime when my kids are
kids are
asleep
sleeping.
because
Yeah.
is ma or dwee or oh joy. I could go on a tangent, but I'm not gonna do it. But I don't think I want to hear all of that.
Not in the
Or
background.
McDonald's. Yeah, yeah. I'm really trying to get more consistent, dropping two episodes a month, but typically I do drop on the third Thursday of the month of my episode. And typically I don't really have a time, but I usually drop it like in afternoon, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Okay. So 2 p.m. Between 1 and 3, guys. So that's lunchtime for a lot of you on a Thursday, third Thursday of the month, most of the times. And if you don't catch a new episode, listen to some of the old ones or re-listen to some of the old ones. You never know what gems you might catch the second time around when you didn't hear it the first. So like definitely re up, keep on sharing out that content and re-listening to it, getting the streams up, so that Tyler can stay uh, inspired to continue to be transparent so she can heal and also open the waves and doors for others to heal as well. So that's definitely cool. So I don't see any questions in the chat, but what I will say is I'm going to put you on the main screen, and what I will do is ask you, or if you can think about something positive, you can say how people can catch you again, how they can contact you, where they can find you, and then also leave us with a closing remark. Hey, Vaughn, how are you? She said, you better go ahead, Ty.
Oh yeah, that's my sister. Shout out to my sister.
Hey, sister. You catching us on the tail end, Vaughn. But welcome in anyway. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting your sister. I will tell you, Vaughn, Tyler has been a blessing to me since I guess the time I reached out to her and her company. So I definitely am glad that our paths have crossed, and I'm thankful that our paths continue to cross. So you have a great sister, so definitely take care of her. um, but Tyler, yes. So just to kind of end the live for tonight, unless Vaughn, if you have any questions, I'll leave you for a second if you want to ask a question to your sister or anything like that. I'll give you a second or two, but um, just to wrap everything up, if you could again, tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find your podcast, if they want to be a guest, where they can contact you, what platforms you're on, what platform your podcast is on. If you could leave us with something inspirational so that we could take this for the rest of our day, evening, morning, or night into like next month. Okay. So I'm gonna put you on that big screen. Let me see if Vaughn has anything to say. I think she just wanted to shout you out and be like, that's my sister. Ain't no wrong with that. All
um,
right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the big screen on the solo. You tell everybody all the information you need us to know.
Absolutely. So again, my platforms, I am on TikTok, um, Facebook, of course, and Instagram. Same name for everything again. My name, you can find me at Tyler Ruth, Tyler. Last name Ruth, Ruth. My podcast again is on Spotify. The name you search literally, it's Real Life Mom raising me while raising them, and then my logo will pop up. Something inspirational for you guys. One thing I do want to say, thank you so much for everybody for watching today. This is my first rodeo with doing interviews. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. And I really appreciate my support system. Please, guys, please know that I love all you guys. I love my support system. I love, the journey that you guys are along. Well, y'all are with me along my journey. Joy, I want to say thank you so much again for inviting me on your platform and doing and conducting this interview. You did amazing. You're always amazing, and I always said you just I just love that we came in contact with each other and inspirational for you guys. Just listen, hey, I know at some point we get told we don't need therapy, counseling is not for everybody, but listen, it is okay to say you're not okay. And if you have to reach out for help, please, please reach out for help, because there's somebody out there that's going to listen to you, that's going to sit there and be that ear, be that shoulder that you just need to vent to, because you all matter. We all matter. So please, 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 um, please reach out. And again, if you want to DM me, again at Tyler Ruth on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. If you want to be a guest on my podcast, you could just shoot me a DM, and then we work from there.
All right. And this is what Vaughn had to say. I just want to let her know that she's supported and she's loved. Love you, Ty. I'm so proud of you for real.
I, I'll call you later.
That's
Later.
beautiful. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for being here again, Vaughn. Don't be a stranger. So at this time, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in, for giving a listening ear to Tyler. And also, thank you for always supporting Hello World and all throughout the years that we've been doing this. And even though there's been a break, a long break, I just am thankful that you guys still come around. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for all of that other stuff that you do. So to end off the stream, y'all already know that I always say that you are beautiful, you are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you've done in your life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, does not determine the remaining portions of your life. You are loved and you are loved. You are loved by so many and you are filled with so much love that people need. So please never give up and never quit. Listen to what Tyler said when she said something so important, that if you feel like you do not need therapy and you are going through something, you are desperately wrong. Open up your mouth. Don't be afraid to expose some of those hidden things that will only hurt you if you don't get healing. Heal so that you can become a healing balm to others. Heal so that you can actually live a fulfilling life that is delightful to yourself and all of those who are immediately around you, so that your light can shine and it can brightly shine for others. So please follow Be the Difference on every single platform at BTD LLC or Be the Difference Clothing. If you want to know what platform we're in, type in that platform, BTD LLC or Be the Difference Clothing, and bop, bam, we'll be there. Content will be there. Don't forget, we have a new book coming out. It's part 6. And you're more than welcome to be a part of that if you want to be a book sponsor. I posted something on the main page, so check that out. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Don't be a stranger. So, my name is Joy from Be the Difference, and we are tuning in to another episode of Hello World. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you.